Let's learn about IELTS listening test sections. The IELTS listening test has 4 sections, each of which has a different context, content, speakers, and purpose. Generally speaking, the first 2 sections contain the easiest vocabulary and grammar, while the second 2 contain the hardest. The vocabulary and grammar in the 4th section are typically the most challenging. Each section of the IELTS listening test has 3 important features you need to understand in order to help you answer the questions. 1. How many people are speaking? 2. The context or background information, which explains who is speaking, why they are speaking, and what they are talking about. 3. Which question types the section always uses. Now let's look at section 3. How many people are speaking? Section 3 is always a dialogue. It's either 2 or 3 people speaking. Context. The context is academic. This means that the purpose of this dialogue is to discuss a topic at a college or university. This helps us remember who is speaking in this section, and it's always one of these 2 groups of people. Most commonly, it's 2 students speaking to each other about their university life and their work. Sometimes they're working on a project together and they're discussing that, or they're preparing for an exam. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 students discussing their university life or work with their professor or tutor. They might be selecting courses or reviewing a project or going over their exam results. Since this dialogue happens at a college or university, the language and grammatical complexity are higher than in the previous sections. You're going to hear some vocabulary which is specific to college and academic study. This may include some technical terms and other special vocabulary. Sentences will also be longer, and sentence structure will be more complex. See the link in the video description for more information about academic language in the IELTS listening test. Question types. Section 3 usually has multiple choice questions, sometimes a combination of fill in the gaps and multiple choice questions. Preview and review time. This section is also divided into 2 parts. You are given 30 seconds to preview the questions in the first part. Then after you've listened to that part, you are given another 30 seconds to preview the questions for the second part. At the end of this section, you will have 30 seconds to review your answers. You should do everything you can to find any mistakes you might have made. See the link in the video description for more information on this.